I hope that you're doing well. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section. So today, this is my own carrot oil that I have already made. Yeah, this is my own carrot oil that I have made, and I want to be showing you how you too can make carrot oil from the comfort of your home. Yeah, I want to be showing you how you can make carrot oil from the comfort of your home. Yes, I know that it's not every DIY that you would want to try, but there are some DIYs that I would urge people who have the time to try and do. And that's because when you do such, you're able to tell exactly what's on your skin, you're able to tell what's going on your body, or you're able to tell what was used in making what is going on your skin or on your hair. So some of the reasons why I'm encouraging you to make your own carrot oil is, yes, if you're somebody who you know um love lots of natural stuff, you're sure that there are no preservatives in what you're using, you can tell what your oil is made up of, and the oil that you make yourself, you know how potent that oil would be. Yes, so that's most of the reasons why I'm encouraging you to do your own oil yourself. Now, this very one, I made it myself. I infused it for over a month, and I have strained it, and I'm going to be using it on my skin. On my skin, yes. And in today's video, I want to show you how you can make your own carrot oil from the comfort of your home. Now, as you join in the live, kindly tell us where you're joining from, and you can also share your expectations from this live. Right? Carrot oil is suitable for glowing skin. Carrot oil can also be used on the hair, and I've always said it that guys are, on the more advantageous side, especially when it comes to carrot oil, because even as especially guys with beards, even as you're using it on your skin, it's fixing your beards and your hair. So thank you for the two people that have joined in. I really wish I could. I don't know how to do that, but I wish I could see you. Please let me know where you're joining in from. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Let me know where you're joining in from. Let me know where you're joining in from. And in today's video, we're talking about how to make carrot oil, potent carrot oil from the comfort of your home. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a live demonstration. So it is not just me talking. Hello, Kodani. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this name very well, but hello, Kodani, right? Kodani Ndo. How are you doing? I'm fine. How are you doing? A happy new year to you. Thank you for joining in the live. I hope that you are well. So as you join in, kindly let us know where you're joining in from, and also, share your expectations in today's live video. So I'm going to be doing a live demonstration as to how you too can make carrot oil from the comfort of your home, right? Like I'd shared earlier, when you make your own carrot oil from your home, you're sure of what is going on your body. You're sure of what is. So if you say there are no preservatives, there are really no preservatives, unlike store bought carrot oil. And now I'm not saying that all store bought carrot oils are, but then if you're able to make your carrot oil by yourself, for yourself, I feel that it is a plus. So hello, Shona. Happy New Year to you. Good morning. Thank you for everybody who is joining in. Kindly let me know where you're joining in from. Kindly let me know where you're joining in from. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a live demonstration as to how you too can make carrot oil from your home. So this is the one I had infused for over a month, and it is now ready for use. So okay. You're from South Africa, Kodani. Oh, that's beautiful. How's South Africa this morning? Hi, Roots Malkera. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope that you're doing well. Happy New Year to you. So, some of the benefits of doing it yourself is that you are sure of what is going on your skin. Like this very one now, I can tell you exactly what I used, and the potency of what you are using is sure. So, in these very live demonstrations, um, you're going to be needing. Let me not be too fast. Let me not be too fast. Okay, so some of the uses of carrot oil, like we all know. Oh, Julian. Oh, Jesus. Julie Nakiyimba. You're joining from Uganda. How is Uganda this morning? I'm actually from Nigeria. I'm streaming from Nigeria. So Nigeria is fine. How is Uganda this morning? I hope everywhere is, everybody's still basking in the euphoria of the new year. Okay, thank you guys for joining. I am really, really appreciative. So, some of the uses of this um carrot oil is that it enhances glowing skin, and yes, it does this when you're able to tell the source of your carrot oil. So, if you're not able to tell the source of your carrot oil, that's when you will get carrot oil and you're beginning to complain. You're not getting the results that you desire. For guys, and for guys, carrot oil softens your beards and your hair, and it also enhances hair growth. This one is not a hair seed. The only thing is the carrier oil that you would be using for it is what will now, double enhance the hair growth. But carrot oil on its own stimulates softness of your beards, right? Also, because this carrot oil contains, that's carrot contains beta carotene, it's anti-aging. Yes, me, I am not a fan of people who don't want to have wrinkles. In as much as we're living our life, life is a process. We get from where, we're newborns, everywhere is tight and wrinkle free, and then we get to a stage. But then, if you start using carrot oil early on, you see that the rate at which you age will slow down. Yes, and it also happens if you're able to tell what is in your carrot oil. So, these are some of the reasons why I am coming on this live to demonstrate some of, or the reason why you should make carrot oil by yourself. So, thank you for everyone who has joined in today. Do you use carrot oil? Have you ever used carrot oil? Let me know in the comment section. Have you ever used carrot oil? Just let me know in the comment section. And what has been your experience using carrot oil? Please, when you join us, let me know where you're joining in from so that I would say shout out to you, and just we'll get going. So this is the reason why I'm doing a live demonstration as to how you can make your carrot oil. So in today's live demonstration, these are the things that we'll be needing for our carrot oil. We'll be needing fresh carrots. Not yet, but I'm about to start. Beautiful, Julie. Beautiful. And I'm sure that you're going to do it yourself, because doing it yourself, you know, it eliminates some of the negative feedbacks that people get when they use store-bought carrot oils, that you're not able to tell what has been used to make the carrot oil. So, Julie, yes, it's beautiful that you're going to start yourself. So, these carrots, I've already washed them, I've prepped them. Normally, I see people scrape the back of the carrots, and I'm not a fan of that. So if you're doing carrot oil yourself, I would advise that you use, your sponge to just wash the backs, because what is the essence of, scraping out the topmost skin if there are no debts? If there are debts, by the time you use that sponge, the debts would have gone off. You properly washed carrots is one of the main things that we'll be using. We'll be needing a grater. Now, people have different graters. This is the one I have, and we'll be needing it. We'll be needing our carrier oil. Yes, we'll be needing, this is sunflower oil. Thank you to everybody who is joining. Thank you to everybody that's engaging. I appreciate it. So this is sunflower oil, and the reason why I'm using sunflower oil is because I would want to use this for a body butter, right? Sunflower oil is very, very lightweight. Sunflower oil is very, very lightweight. So So for this very one that I have already done, I used coconut oil, yes, to infuse. So this is sunflower oil. Some of the oils that you can, okay, and then we'll also be using a strainer. That's for when would have been done with infusing or double boiling our carrots. So in today's very method, the live demonstration, this very one was done using the cold infusion method. There are actually two methods to making carrot oil. There are two methods to making carrot oil. Kindly tell us where you're joining us from when you get on the live so that we can give you a shout out and your country shout out, please. In today's video, I am doing a live demonstration on how you can make very potent carrot oil for your skin and for your hair needs. So, and we have gone about to say the benefits of making carrot oil yourself. Yes. Hello, Anissa. Happy New Year to you. And I hope that you're doing well and that the week is coming on fine for you already. Thank you for joining. Kindly tell me where you're joining in from. Kindly tell me where you're joining in from. So for carrot oils, because carrots do not have, an oil of their own, there are two methods that we use in extracting the oils from them. There are two methods that we use in extracting the oils from them, and that is the cold infusion method, where you would need dried carrot shreds, and the double boiler method, where you would use fresh carrots. Is that clear enough? So we have two methods of making carrot oil. You can either cold infuse, that doesn't require heat. It doesn't require any form of external heat. It's just, your oil is being kept somewhere to infuse, and after a week or more, you go there and strain out your oil. And then the double boiler method, that requires fresh carrots, and that's the one that we're doing for the sake of this life. So I'm going to be extensively explaining the two methods. So whichever method that you want to go with is fine. Whatever method that you want to go with is fine. I'm going to be giving you the pros and the cons of the two methods. Now, if you allow me, I would always choose this cold infusion method that uses dried carrot shreds. Do you know that? Because this one is not rushed. You just soak your oil in the carrot oil and allow it to sit, to take all of its time to sit and infuse its goodness into the oil that you're infusing it in. My babies are weak. So in this very method, sleepy here, sleep. In this method, yes, you will need to shred your carrots into very, very tiny shreds and then dry them. Yes, and when you dry them, you can now infuse into your oils. This very method does not require any form of heat. This method does not require any form of heat. All you would require to do is dry the carrot shreds and then put in your oils, cover the lid, and keep in a cool, dark place. And allow to infuse. Some people infuse for as much as 6 months. But if your infusion is well done, from a week, that's 7 days, you can strain your oils and begin to use your oils. Now for this double boiler method that we're using today, you would have to shred these carrots into tiny pieces. Let's start doing that safe for that for now. So you shred them into tiny pieces and place water on the fire. Yes, you place water on the fire while you place a bowl, or in this case I'm going to be using this. I'm going to show you how to do it, but then you shred your carrots like I'm doing right now. You want to shred your carrots because these carrots, they need a smaller surface area to be able to give off their goodness, all of what is embedded in it. If I decide to cut this, like I would cut for salad, it will be difficult for the oils to infuse, and that's the reason why you have to shred this. Now when you shred this, it's even easier if you want to dry. It dries faster. If you shred this, it is easier for the oil to infuse and sit for long. So if you are just joining us, kindly let us know where you're coming in from, where you're joining from. In today's video, I am showing you practically how to make carrot oil from the comfort of your home by yourself. Yes, and the reason I'm doing this is to avoid the negative feedbacks that we've gotten so far from people who have used store-bought carrot oils and not seen any tangible results. So also tell me if you've used carrot oil before and if you are going to be using it anytime soon. So I am shredding my carrots that I want to use for the double boiler method. I've also explained how you can make your cold infusion. I'm tempted to want to eat these carrots, but there we go. So today I'm showing you live how you can make this from the comfort of your home. Usually, shredding is the first stage for the two methods that we use in making carrot oil. Shredding, when you shred, like I've said, it reduces the surface area and makes it small. Now with these very shredded carrots, I can easily dry these carrots, and within 2 days, with the sun now, it will dry up. Right, within 2 days it will dry up. And I can also choose to make it into like this double boiler method that we are going to be making. So this is usually the first stage, shredding your carrots. Now this is the second stage for the cold infusion. This is the first stage for the both methods. This is the second stage for the cold infusion. Now see what I want to show you. So let's say for this oil that is already ready, I want to cold infuse my carrot shreds. What I will just do now is get this oil, get this dried shreds, and pour inside it. So this is explaining what happens when you want to cold infuse. And when you're cold infusing, you need a lot of patience. Yes, you need a lot of patience. And that's where most people, run away from and then come to do the double boiler method that requires heat. So this is me explaining okay, so see. Okay. By the time I wrap this up and keep in a cool, dark place for as long as I want it to infuse, this is my cold infusion of carrot oil. This is my cold infusion of carrot oil. Now I'm going to just keep this in a place where sunlight would not have to affect it. The only thing I'll have to do is go back there on few days, once maybe in a week or twice in a week, and just shake. So this is how cold infusion is done. This is how cold infusion. Don't worry, I'll talk about the oils that you can use for cold infusion. You can see that I put in the dry shreds of my carrots here. This is how cold infusion is done. Now coming to the um, double boiler method, where you will need to use heat, where you would need to use fresh material or plant material. Today I'm using the fresh carrot shreds. I could also choose to use dry carrot shreds, but I'm using the fresh carrot shreds. And this is my carrier oil, sunflower oil. So what I want to do here now is, this is my fresh carrot shreds and this is my carrier oil. I'm going to be pouring some of them inside here. Sorry, my baby is here, please. So I'm going to be pouring. I wouldn't pour all of it there here because the oil is not much. So let me know where you're joining in from, please, for as many people who are joining in the live. So just let me know where you are joining in from. So this is my my double boiler method. Now, a lot of people choose to use this very method because it is fast. It is fast. You will see the result by the end of the. You will see this result. You will see the result by the end of this live, because I intend to show you guys everything from the beginning to the end. Now, when I have done this, I'm going to put this in a pot of slow boiling water. And that's where the double boiler method comes in, because this is another container and the pot that house the boiling water is another container. That is the double that you see there, double boiler heat method. Now this method, you can use it if you are not patient. If you're not patient and you just want, you want something for your skin and you don't want to wait out the whole 6 weeks, the whole 4 weeks, you can use this method. But if you are patient and you want to get all of the goodness of carrots, you can run through this cold infusion method where I use dry shreds. Now, one of the most important thing that differentiates these two methods is the dryness of the shreds. For cold infusion, you should use dry shreds. You know why? Because if you're using wet shreds, they might introduce moisture to your infusion, and this might eventually cause your oil or your infusion to go bad. So with this, heat is going to help us to evaporate some of the moisture here before we pick it out. So let me pause for a while and go and place this on the fire. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you, but let me place it on the fire and come back. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, yes, I'm going. Look, I put that here. Let me do it here so that we don't have to go far away. So we've put our carrots on the fire. Carrots on the fire. We've put our carrots on the fire, and I'm going to show you how everything is going. Now, okay, I think I can swap this camera. Yes, you can see it. You can see This is my pot of water and this is my glass jar. The heat has to be very, very low. The heat has to be very, very low to be able to give you exactly what you want. Now that is going to run for as long as 30 minutes and more. 30 minutes and more. Yes, so depending on how impatient you are, depending on how impatient you are, some people allow this to run for as long as over the night. And yes, I'm going to advise that if you have the time, allow it to run on very low heat for a very long period of time, because that's where you would actually enjoy the infusion that you have made. So um that being said, those are the two methods that you can use in making your carrot oil yourself. Those are the two methods that you can use. Now let's talk about choosing the oils that you use for making carrot oil. Now, like we all know, this is carrot shreds, right? It does not have any oil of its own, unlike coconut or almond or castor that has their oils embedded in them. This very one does not have an oil of its own, and that's why we're infusing, it in other oils to bring out the goodness. So based on your skin needs, and we had earlier said that carrot oil enhances glowing skin. Carrot oil helps with your beards. It helps with softening your beards as a guy. It helps with hair growth if you use it the way you ought to use it. And it also helps, slow down aging in both male and female. Yes. So based on what you are needing carrot oil for, that will now, determine. Hey God, I don't want this heat too. That will now help you determine the oil that you want to use. So now let's talk. For those people who want to use carrot oil for skincare purposes, now I'm going to divide it into guys and females, guys, males and females. For children, you want to infuse carrot shreds in coconut oil. Carrot shreds in coconut oil. Yes, you want to infuse carrot shreds in coconut oil. The reason I say this is because this very infusion is very mild for children, infants, toddlers, and even teenagers. It will not irritate their skin. Yes, it will not irritate their skin. So you can infuse your carrot shreds in coconut oil for your toddlers, for your newborns. Like my newborn, I used carrot oil and coconut oil all through up till this moment. So for ladies, ladies, you want to infuse your carrot shreds in almond oil or sunflower oil. If you're a lady that has oily skin, you want to infuse your carrot shreds in almond oil. Yes, if you have dry skin, you want to infuse your carrot oil in, let's say, I'm trying to get a suitable oil because sunflower is also very lightweight. Hello, okay. Sunflower is very lightweight, so for dry skin, you need something that is a bit heavy. You cannot use castor. You cannot use castor. It will be too heavy for your skin. So you want to use even almond. Yeah, you want to use almond oil. So if you're having wet oily skin, you can use sunflower, you can use coconut oil. If you have dry skin, almond oil is your sure bet. Yeah, almond oil is your sure bet. Please, as you join in the live, kindly let me know where you're joining in from. Now, as a guy, your surest bet for carrot oil infusion is coconut oil. I would always say it's if you're using those two oils, you're using one oil with double action. It's fixing your skin and also fixing your hair, your beards, softening your beards and your hair. So that is that for choosing the oils that you want to use for infusing your carrot oil. So you can use coconut oil, you can use almond oil, you can use, if you can lay your hand on jojoba oil, that's very, very well. If you can also lay your hand on sunflower oil or even olive oil. olive oil is very expensive, but if you can get very, authentic olive oil, that's suitable for you. So I'm also now going to show you what's happening here. You can see that the water is boiling, right? So from time to time, we want to just stir. This will help, you know the carrots to give off their goodness into the oil that we're infusing it with. If you stay to the end, you will see the miraculous thing, I will call it miraculous thing, that happens to that very oil that we're infusing with. I don't need you. Yeah, so I've already shared with us what oils we can use. So going to going forward, some of the mistakes that people make when they make infusions is this, and I'm going to be sharing with you how you can avoid those mistakes. Now, some people want to make cold infusions with wet carrot shreds. You want to make something like this with wet carrot shreds. Is it possible? Yes. But is it advisable? I will say no. You know why? Because you cannot control how these wet carrots behave inside the oils that you're putting them in. You cannot control how they behave. So to avoid, making your oil go bad because of the moisture, excess moisture content, you just want to dry out your carrot shreds. You want to dry the carrot shreds and ensure that at least 98% of the moisture has, been evaporated, just like I did for this very one that I used for this infusion. Now, if that happens, you're sure of the authenticity of your cold infusion. But if you want to use this very hot double boiler method that I'm using here, then you can do this. And even as you're doing this with the double boiler method, you will see that yes, some of the moisture is released into the oil. So you want to ensure that you strain that out properly. Everybody who is joining us, thank you for joining. I indulge you to please tell me where you're joining us from, and let me know if you've used carrot oil before. Just, you can share your experiences if you've used carrot oil before, and let's just, interact. I'm showing you practically how you can make carrot oil from the comfort of your home, that is potent, that is preservatives free, that is, useful for both skin, for hair, and every other purpose that you want to use. And in this video, I've shared so far the oils that you can use for infusing these oils. Yes, because carrots do not have oils of their own. You have to infuse them into a particular oil to get out all the goodness that there is in carrots. Now, the beta carotene in carrots is what stimulates the vitamin A that produces that anti-aging effect in the oils that you're infusing. So you do not want to play with, just any. You want to be sure of what you're using, and that's the reason why I'm showing you how to make carrot oil by yourself from the comfort of your home, right? From the comfort of your home. Now, I have shared how to cold infuse carrot shreds to get your carrot oil using dry carrot shreds, and I am currently running, a double boiler method of how fresh carrot shreds can be used to make, carrot oil. Okay. Julia, thank you too. Thank you. And I've also shared one of the most common mistakes that we make, especially when we're infusing with fresh carrots. We want to run away from anything that would introduce moisture into your infusion. Yes, we want to run away from anything that would introduce moisture into your infusion, and that's why I would always advise that for your cold infusion, dry shreds, dehydrated shreds are a lot better. But for your double boiler method, you want to use whether dry shreds or fresh carrot shreds. Now, if you are going to use this very cold infused method, I have said it can, and I will keep saying it, let the carrots be properly dried. Let the carrots be properly dried. Now, for this very cold, for this double boiler method that we're doing, I'm still going to flip the camera and show you. Can you see how slow the water is boiling? Can you see how slow the water is boiling? Yes, that's one thing you want to do. You want to allow this to simmer on very low heat for as long as you want. For as long as you want. And then as you place your container that contains the oil and the carrot shreds inside your pot, what you want to do is gently stir, gently stir. Yes, the more you're stirring, the more you are, you're mixing the oil and the carrot shreds to release all of the goodness into the oil that you have there. So these are some of the common mistakes that you want to avoid, and some of the things that you want to do when you are doing or using any of these methods. Yes, you secondly or fourthly, when you're using the double boiler method, please do not be in a haste. The least that you want your oils to sit on the fire is 30 minutes. Yes, that's the least that you want your oil to sit on the fire, for the oil to be potent. Because at the beginning of this video I shared, for your oil to be potent, so you want your oils to sit for as much as 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yes. So that being said, how do you store these oils when they are now ready? Oh, how do you store these oils when they are ready? Like this very one, by the time I want to sieve it out and keep, I can just sieve it out and bottle it and keep. You do not want to, introduce bacteria, or what I call it, you don't want to keep dipping your hand. So I'm going to get something like a dropper head. I get a dropper head for this very oil. I change this cap and get a dropper head for this oil. So when you want to use it, you do not put your hand into your oil. Yes, you do not put your hand into your oil. Instead, you can, pour out this way. You can pour out this way. Some people use vitamin E for preservation, but I do not do that. I don't do that. But if you're able to, just get the exact quantity that is required for the exact size that you have and preserve your oil. But if you're able to keep your oil, out of bacteria's way, out of germs way, your oil should last for you for up to a year and even 2 years plus. And that's the reason why I would always encourage you to use dry carrot shreds. Dry carrot shreds, because when the carrots do not have any moisture in it, there's nothing that wants to introduce moisture to it that will make it run, go rancid or go bad. So this is it. Now I'm going to be sharing, like I've said from the beginning, some of the uses of carrot oil. Carrot oil is used on the skin. Carrot oil is used on the skin as a, oh god, sorry please. Sorry, my baby is here. Carrot oil is used on the skin as a body oil, and everybody can use carrot oil. Everybody can use carrot oil. So let me hold on a bit. Let me come. Okay, it's not very hot, so I've just brought this up. I'm going to put it back in, to show you how far we've gone. I don't know if you remember how this oil was looking before we poured in our carrot shreds. That's one thing I'm just, waiting for you people to see. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that the oil has changed? The color of the oil has changed. We'll continue doing this until our 30 minutes is exhausted. So, like I was saying, carrot oil can be used on the skin for skincare purposes. Both guys and ladies and children can use carrot oil. Yes, guys and ladies can use carrot oil. Yes, and if you're using it on your skin, let me share with you some pairings that you can use with carrot oil. Now, carrot oil goes very well with coconut oil. Carrot oil goes very well with coconut oil. So in this very Harmattan period, if you are somewhere that's anywhere around Nigeria, you can see that the weather is beginning to change. You can see that the weather is beginning to change, right? So carrot oil goes well with coconut oil. And yes, you can use it from your face, your head, down to your toe. You can use carrot oil from your. So some of the pairings that you can use alongside carrot oil, first is coconut oil. Coconut oil. So if you are somebody who has you know um dry skin, you can use coconut oil and carrot oil. You can use coconut oil and carrot oil. You can also use carrot oil and almond oil. You can use carrot oil and almond oil. Yes, you can use carrot oil and almond oil. Yes, surprisingly too, you can use palm kernel oil and carrot oil. Palm kernel oil and carrot oil. Let me show you what palm kernel oil looks like. How are you? So this is palm kernel oil. This is palm kernel oil. You can use, oh god, this girl. Give me now. Use your toys. Give me. I go dey stop this girl. Take this one. You can use, sorry please, sorry, my baby is here with me. You can use palm kernel oil. Sorry. You can use palm kernel oil and carrot oil. And carrot oil. Oh, today not today. Please, oh. Sorry, please. Come in. Our visitor has joined us. So we can use take. We can use palm kernel oil alongside carrot oil. You can also use almond oil. You can use coconut oil. Yes. You can use there are lots of oils that you can use with carrot oil. Just find what you want to use, what you want to achieve. Say for hair usage, you can use cloves oil, rosemary oil alongside carrot oil, and these will give you, a double result for, let's say, for hair. So you know that cloves and rosemary, they are very, very good hair enhancement oils. So imagine adding the three oils together. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, so I'd said that you can use carrot oil for your skin. Now the second way that you want to use carrot oil is for your beards. So this is specifically for guys. You have beards that are, like sponge, and you want to soften them, or you want to grow them. Get carrot oil. Make carrot oil yourself and use on your beards. It softens the beards, and when your beards are softened, these bumps will be far away from your jaw, and even from your hair. So you can use it on your skin. Carrot oil on your skin. You can use carrot oil on the hair. Yes, so let's say this is carrot and coconut oil, a fine hair oil. what you want to do is you don't want to overload your scalp with this oil. So you just get a little and oil your scalp, oil your scalp, oil your beards, and be generous about it. You go and come back and meet very, very soft hair. So let me know if you have used carrot oil before. If you've used carrot oil before, let me know in the comment section. Now, another thing that you want to do, that we would want to do when we are done with this hot press infusion that we're doing, hot double boiler method, is the pulp. We're not going to throw away the pulp. Yes, we're not throwing away the pulp. We're going to, we can use it as a scrub. We can use it as a scrub. So for ladies that you know what I mean, yes, that take skincare to another level, you can add sugar to this very scrub. That's when it's now smoothened. When it's very smooth, you can add sugar to it and scrub your skin. Scrub your skin. So these are the ways that you can use carrots and carrot shreds for skincare, for hair care, for skin use. That's for scrubs and the likes. Now, let us check what we have on the fire again. Oh, go sit down here. Yay! What for my baby? So we've gone for more than 20 minutes now. We've gone for more than 20 minutes. And I'm just going to be opening the floor to questions before we would take down this very bottle from the fire. So if you have any questions as regarding carrot oil, its usage, and how you want to go about using it, please kindly ask me any questions. Ask me any questions. Would you also be making this carrot oil? Would you be making it yourself? Yes, I'm going to be challenging you. If you would be making it yourself, you can tag me and let me come clap for you when you would post. So the floor is open for you to ask questions regarding carrot oils and anything you just want to know about carrot oils. Yeah, so I'm going to say thank you to everybody who has joined this live, who has interacted, who has shared where they are joining in from. I'm going to now, the floor is open for your questions regarding carrot oil and how to make carrot oil. Just ask me any questions at all that you have. Ask me any questions at all that you have while we wait for our infusion to run for the desired time. I really wish everybody that was here when we started this would be here to see us sieve this and see the color change that occurred. If you have any questions as to carrot oil, its make, its usage, please kindly drop. The floor is open. The floor is open. The floor is open for you. Before I will do a recap of all that we have done here today. Yes, kindly ask me your questions. Kindly share your concerns as to carrot oil and tell me what can hinder you from making it in your home so that I could likely give you a suggestion. Yeah, I could likely give you a suggestion. So thank you, Julie. Thank you, Anissa. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Kodani. Thank you, Shona. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. You made this live section very interactive for me. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. So for as many people who are here, kind questions as regards carrot oil production. Yeah, by the 56th minute we would sieve out this very oil, and let me show you how it looks. So while I await your questions, I'm just going to do a rundown of everything I've said from the beginning up to this moment. So from the beginning, I showed you my carrot oil, yes, and I, shared with you why you should make your own carrot oil by yourself from the comfort of your home. Yes, because homemade is always better. With homemade, you can be sure of what is it that you are using. I would not say it is cheaper, it's not cheaper, but it is easier for you to make, and it is more potent. It is more potent. Now, you want further, Nanny? You want further? Don't further. Don't further. Don't further. Sorry, my baby is going around here. Okay, so that's what I said. That with homemade, you can tell what exactly is going on your skin. You can you can make it yourself. It's easier to make, yes, and because there are no preservatives, you are king of your infusion. Now, carrot oil is used to get glowing skin. Carrot oil is used to enhance hair growth and even beard growth. Carrot oil softens the beards. This one not be here. See, if you get original carrot oil, it softens the beards. Carrot oil also aids anti-aging. It aids anti-aging. And like I said, life is a process. And when we get to that process, to that time when we, have wrinkles, I will not say it stops you. No, 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 no. It will only slow down this. Yes. And then we went forward to demonstrate how you can make your own carrot oil by yourself, and I shared that there are two methods of making carrot oil. Now, carrots do not have oils of their own, so we have to infuse them into other carrier oils, other oils that are known as carrier oils, to give us what we want of carrot oil as carrot oil. And then I showed you guys how to make the cold infusion, where you get dried carrot shreds and infuse or put in an oil and keep in a place for as long as 4 weeks or more. And then I am live demonstrating the double boiler method here. This is on the fire, where we got fresh carrot shreds, and we put in our carrier oil and placed in a pot of boiling water. Now, these two methods are very potent methods depending on the one you choose to use. But I would always encourage you, if you have the time and the patience, go for this very cold infusion that uses dried carrot shreds. This is to eliminate the presence of moisture in your oils, which could make your oils go bad. Good. Clap for yourself. So, which could make your oils go bad. Now, I also talked about. Wait, sit down. When I see, yeah, it's stubborn. Take. We also talked about the oils that you can use to make carrot oil. You can choose to use coconut oil, you can choose to use almond oil, you can choose to use jojoba if you have, and then you can choose to use sunflower oil. Any of these oils are super. You can also use palm kernel oil. I shared that with you. You can use palm kernel, and you can use every other oil that you think that you want to use based on your skin or your hair needs, right? Yes. So I also shared with you I also shared with you some of the things that makes carrot oil a very potent oil for your skin, for your hair. Carrots contain beta carotene that is translated into vitamin A that helps with skin clearing. Yes, it helps with, clearing your skin and giving you a shiny look. Now some people choose to add vitamin E to their oils, their carrot oil, to prolong the last, that's the longevity. But I would always say, Jesus, come here, yeah, come here. She nearly fell down now, please. But I always say, if you're able to tell or to store your oils well, if you're able to keep them properly, there will be no need for that. There will be no need for that. But if you get original stuff, vitamin A, you can add to prolong the storage, the shelf life of your um coconut, your carrot oil. Now we also talked about some of the mistakes that people make. Some people are in a haste to want to make carrot oil, and they do not allow their double boiler methods to simmer for long. I told you some people allow their oils to simmer for as much as, over the night. So your double boiler coconut carrot oil should simmer for nothing less than 30 minutes and more to make it, God, to make it potent, to make it potent. So you also want to dry your carrots properly if you're using the cold infusion method. The cold infusion method. But if you're not using the cold infusion method, you can use fresh carrot shreds, right? You can use fresh carrot shreds. Now, I also shared with you some of the uses of carrot oil being used on the skin to enhance glowy and clearer skin. I said you can use it on your beards to soften your beards. You can use it on your hair to enhance hair growth. And yes, some people add um, um, essential oils to it to make them serum for their skin, for their faces. So anyone that you want to use carrot oil for, you're welcome to use carrot oil. I also shared with us the pairings that we can use carrot oils, or other oils that we can pair with. Sit down here, my finish this slide, okay? I shared with you other oils that you can use carrot oil with. Yes, coconut oil, carrot oil, palm kernel oil, rosemary, as much as you want, any oils that you want. Just be able to tell what your skin needs are, and you're good to go. Yes, you're good to go. And I said that I was going to show you what our infusion look like by the end of this very life. So if you had seen the oil that we used, it was just, a bit yellow, was a bit yellow. Now that we have run for close to 30 minutes, I'm going to sieve this oil and show you what our oil looks like at the end of this. So at the end of this life. So this is where we need this. Sometimes you want to allow the oil to cool down. Yep. We've brought out our oil, and we're just going to sieve this. Ooh, can imagine me holding this bottle with my hand. I won't make the thing come for my body. So thank you to everybody who has joined. Oh, can you see this? Can you see? Okay, I'm coming. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. So this is the pulp. Wait, no. This is the pulp that I said you can use as a body scrub. You may have to now blend it smooth and add your sugar. Now, this is our oil. I don't know if you remember how the carrier oil that we used was looking. This is our oil now, after being infused for over 30 minutes. Can you see the color change? Can you see the color change? So if this color is not what you're getting as carrot oil from your store-bought carrot oils, my dear, you have to do something about it. You either have to start making your own oils yourself, or you find a way to let the producer of that oil know that what they're selling to you is not. Now, this very oil has the smell of carrots infused already in it. So imagine that this ran for over the night. So thank you to everybody who has joined. I am hoping that for as many people that have joined, and for people that will see this video later on, you are able to make carrot oils from the comfort of your home yourself. And yes, I'm in Abuja here, and I sell these very carrot oils that I make. I sell them. Yes, I do sell them. So if you know, I know it's not everybody that will want to do them by themselves. If you're looking for an authentic plug for your carrot oil, please do reach out to me. I can make this available for you. So until I come your way again with another okay, one last thing. Please endeavor to run a patch test before you use any oils on your skin. Yes, how a patch test is done is, you see this oil now, you get just a little of it and apply here and sleep. Yes, you do it at night and sleep. By morning, if there are no reactions here, you're good to go. If there are reactions, that very oil is not good on your skin. So ensure that you always run a patch test to, keep your skin from getting irritated. Hold on, I don't finish. Yes, so thank you for everybody who has joined this live. I am grateful. I am grateful. Until I come your way again, have a beautiful time and stay glowy from the inside. Use nature. Nature has given us everything that we need, and we are thankful. Thank you.